Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, or else I'm dumping all this bleach on you. And that's word to my mother. Stop playing with me. Hit that like button and sub right now. And if I use anyone's content, make sure y'all comment down below. And let me know if y'all want credit. I'll add it in the description if it's not there already. But make sure you hit that like and sub button. And let's get into this shit. Alright, so coming in at number 10, we got NBA 2K19. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the only game in this decade, the last decade, that did not make this game was 2K18. That game was a huge upset to the 2K community. They tried to introduce a neighborhood and that shit failed. But it improved in 2K19. The reason why I got 2K19 at number 10 is because they took out the rep system. They kept out the rep system. I believe it was the same way it was in 2K18, my fault. And they just added some little amateur and I think elite. I forgot what else the other one was. I believe it was 3 tiers though. But overall, 2K19, it was like an unrealistic game. Like I remember my post score had like a 40 3-pointer, and that nigga was shooting like he was Steph Curry. Like, how does that make sense? I remember everybody was able to shoot, and they had double takeovers. It was a good and bad idea. The game was like overall good and bad, but it's nowhere near like the best 2Ks of all time. Shout out to FanMC for his gameplay. Check out his channel. But let's get on to the next 2K. I'm tired of 2K19. That shit trash. Alright, coming in at number 9, we got NBA 2K20. This was the year I'm on some flight reacts. Nigga, Carry 2K20 made that shit look like a good game. So did Tycino. But overall, 2K20 wasn't that bad. The reason why I say that is because it kept me through quarantine. You feel me? Like, this was the main game I was playing over quarantine. Then I started playing Warzone. But 2K20 was better than 2K18, I can say. And the reason why I have it over 2K19 is because they brought back with the rep system. I really fuck with rep system. And they took out that double takeover shit, which was kinda annoying, I'm not gonna lie. And another thing I fuck with as well is I believe they added like a new build system to this. Not really new builds, but I think there was more builds. And it was just like builds, like there was a lot of different type of people. Last year you would see like shot creating playmakers. You would see the same shit last year. Like this year you see two-way slashing players, rebounding wings, paint beasts, glass cleaner locks, offensive threats. You see mad different type of builds, bro. Like that's why I fuck with 2K20. I'm not gonna lie. Now, should it be higher than number 9? Nah, number 9 is pretty high. It's like pretty low. You feel me? So that means there's 8 games better than this. All right, coming in at number 8, we got NBA 2K12. And this is some of y'all gonna say this is pretty low. You feel me? But the reason why I have it at 12. It was a good game. I believe they had like some Legends mode and all of that. But when it comes to the MYCAREER and when it comes to like just playing with your MyPlayer, I have this at 8 because it wasn't getting to its full stage yet. I don't think they introduced MyPlayer Blacktop in this. I don't think you can play with your friends with your MyPlayer. I really don't remember if you can. I doubt it. I believe that came in 2K13. But other than the Legends, those Legends mode, like not NBA Creating Legend, I know that I'm pretty sure they had this, but they had like a mode where you can use like different Legends, because this was the 2K. They had Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, and Magic Johnson on it, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Let me look this up right now. But overall, this game was fun. It was playable. It was enjoyable. Like without the park, without all the neighborhood and all of this, you can actually go back and have fun on this game. Like this was a game that was fun without in Park and Neighborhood. So imagine if it had Park and Neighborhood. Like, people gotta look at that. But this is at number 8. I got it higher than 2K19 and 2K20. Let's get into the next 2K. Alright, so coming in at number 7, we got NBA 2K10. NBA 2K10 featured Kobe Bryant undercover, RP Kobe. And this was also the year that we was able to get MYCAREER. Without this, I don't think they would be able to develop the MYCAREER. Like, without MYCAREER starting this early, I don't think MYCAREER would be developed the way it is today. Because this MYCAREER was mad basic. Like, no, I don't think there was no cutscenes, no archetypes. like how it is now. The build system was way different. It was just, everything was just different. Like you had this NBA 2K Insider. He was like a storyteller. He tells you what to do, like a tutorial. You got to go through a summer circuit, and then they had the draft. They had a whole lot. It was fun. You feel me? Is it better than what it is today? Nah, but the game was very enjoyable. It was very playable. Everybody was just shocked in the moment. Alright, so at number 6, we got NBA 2K13. NBA 2K13 was a huge improvement from 2K12. Not really a huge improvement gameplay wise, but like the MYCAREER got better. Finally, like this was the year they introduced multiplayer blacktop, and then they also had a DLC like called All-Star Weekend DLC. I think it came out around the same time, All-Star Weekend, where you could play like the All-Star game, the 3-point contest, the dunk contest. You had to pay like $3 or $4. It was worth it though. It was mad fun. I mean, there should be a mode that's already in the game. And I also think that this was the year they had celebrities sitting in the crowd. Like they had Drake in the crowd, Justin Bieber in it. Like this shit was mad cool. You could even use celebrities in blacktop. I'm pretty sure this was the year, if my mind is like functioning well. Right here is the MyPlayer blacktop. If you didn't play here, you can't say you know 2K OG. I don't care if you a cheeser, no dribble head, none of that shit right now. Like if you did not play at least one game here, you cannot say you know you some 2K OG, 2K tryhard, none of that. This right here is where boys became men. You feel me? Like this was mad fun. It was no stress, nobody sending out death threats, none of that. You play against your friends, you play against randoms, you play against CPUs. I remember me and my mans, we used to it would be like me against him, but I would have 2 CPUs, he would have 2 CPUs. Our shit was just mad fun. It was enjoyable. It's not like it was today. Today, like they got a whole rep system, it's a whole park, you can travel, blah blah blah. But this, like, nobody would expect like the park to be how it is today. I feel like they should still have this mode for the people who don't really run park or have people to run with, cause like there be too much randoms in the park, like that just be sitting there fucking niggas records up and shit. Like they should at least be able to play this against CPUs or have a matchmaking part. But yeah, that's besides the fact though. Let's get into the next game. Alright, so coming in at number 5, we got NBA 2K11. 2K11 was mad enjoyable. This game is one of the most underrated 2Ks, but it does get its respect though, I'm not gonna lie. This was the year they introduced, like, I think Legends, I'm pretty sure. You was able to use Michael Jordan. They had a whole Michael Jordan mode, I believe. It was this shit right here. This was some good times, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You could just see by the way the game loaded up. When have you ever seen a 2K load up like that other than 2K11, you feel me? I mean, other games got its little load ups, but this shit was just mad. It seemed so realistic. And for me, like, I didn't really get to watch Michael Jordan play, so to be able to use Michael Jordan, see his shoes in the game, all of that, it was just crazy. And on top of that, this was the second year of MYCAREER. This game was simply about Michael Jordan. As y'all seen, there was a Michael Jordan mode right there. And I believe after you beat that Michael Jordan mode, you unlock another Michael Jordan mode, which allows you to use like Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, if I'm not wrong. But overall, this game was very fun. It was more of like a campaign for 2K. Like, what I mean by that, like, it felt like a Call of Duty, like, you know what I mean, the campaign on Call of Duty, but on 2K from Michael Jordan. And I feel like more 2Ks need to do that. Like, they continue that in 2K14 for LeBron. I feel like every 2K needs to have a campaign for the cover athlete. So hopefully 2K21 we get Kobe Bryant, like a Kobe Bryant mode strictly for Kobe. But let's get into the next one. Alright, so at number 4 we got NBA 2K14. For me personally, playing NBA 2K14, I never played it on the PS4. Like, park wise, I played gameplays. Playing hours. You feel me? But for me, I grew up playing it on PS3. The PS3 was very fun, but seeing YouTubers play it on PS4, it seemed like it was very enjoyable. It seemed mad fun. It was the first year for park, like the actual park, and it was just different all around. Like seeing people like buy their own clothes, hop on the spot, like do the intros and all of that. That shit was mad cool. I got this at number 4 because it added something different than all the other 2Ks. All the other 2Ks got very repetitive after a while, and I feel like Park was something they needed to add, and it did get better over the years, which is why I got this at number 4 and not number 1. And when I was also speaking on like the mode for Michael Jordan, and I think the last 2K I was talking about, they had one for LeBron called Strive for Greatness, and they had NBA creating a legend. This game was packed with a lot of shit, you feel me? From the soundtrack to the gameplay, to the clothes, to the features. This 2K, if we're going from the top 20s of all time, like best 20 2Ks, starting from 2K1 to 2K21, 2K14 is definitely top 5. I'm not gonna lie, but let's get into the next 2K though. Coming in at number 3, we got NBA 2K15. 2K15 was probably we could say that was like a fantasy 2K. It was like one of the more unrealistic 2Ks, but it was mad enjoyable. It was very fun, very playable. This was the come up of PrettyBoyFredo. If you was not watching PrettyBoyFredo during 2K15, I don't know what you was doing. Other than playing the game, I know you had to at least have some PrettyBoyFredo on the side on the Twitch watching that shit. This year, this was the year of where the tryhards, the dribble heads, all these niggas came out. The year, like, all around, man, this 2K was fun. This also had like a very bad glitch at the end called the DEMIGOD glitch, stimulus package glitch. Well, it wasn't bad for me because obviously I had my DEMIGOD doing the stimulus package glitch, grinding for my badges, doing a whole bunch of shit. A lot of people had their demigods. Niggas was walking around with 7 2-point guards, 5-4 centers. It was just crazy all around, but it was very fun at the same time. Like, if somebody had a demigod, there's no reason for you not to have a demigod. Like, you can't complain about somebody having a demigod when you could do the same shit. Like, you just a clown for that. You feel me? But I got this at number 3. Let's get into the next 2K though, y'all. Coming in at number 2, we got NBA 2K17. NBA 2K17 was a game that a lot of people didn't like when it first came out because of the parks being the same as, like, being very identical to 2K16. But as we look back, we fucking niggas love this game. Like, niggas wish we could still have a game like this. And that's why I got it at number 2, because the affiliations, this was the last year we had affiliations, and it was very enjoyable. We could do a lot from the MYCAREER. They had a new build system, new upgrade system, new dribble moves, just a whole lot. Jump shot creator, like, I think jump shot creator came 16. I'm not sure if it was 16 or 17, but this 2K was just different. The grand badge, yo, if you don't have 2K17 in your top 3 2Ks in the past decade, I don't know what to tell you, man. This 2K right here is very nostalgic. Like, if you see gameplay of this, you just want to play this shit. But let's get into the next 2K. Coming in at number 1, we got the greatest 2K of all time. I don't think no words are needed, no speech, no explanations. I know I haven't been explaining all these games well, like why I got it where it is, but this one right here needs no words. I'm gonna just let the video play. Make sure I hit that like button, subscribe, and I'm out.
How we live. They don't love her, they just love it. How we live. 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 Say they don't love her, they just love it. How we live. 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 They don't. I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Did all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin.